Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy CobraMT, and we back with another video. But this is a different type of video. We are going to be explaining my Patreon. So I'm gonna make it short and sweet. Get straight to the point. I don't want to take too much of your time. But basically, I'll have a Patreon now because, like I went over in the last video, there are some things that are going to be getting blocked on my channel, and I want to avoid getting all these copyright strikes or blocks and bans and stuff, because then that can ultimately delete my channel or leave it in bad standing. So what I've decided to do is actually make a Patreon where I will be uploading a lot of my content. I try to make it as even as I possibly could, because I am going to still be working just as hard on my YouTube as I was before, but now including Patreon videos that I'm trying to do. So I've decided to make 4 different tiers that are pretty fairly priced, in my opinion. Because it also, the way that I calculated was just how much effort and time I was going to put into the Patreon and how many videos I was going to put out there. Because you have to think about it, I'm still going to be putting just as many videos out on my YouTube as I'm doing already. So it's going to be a lot of work, especially since I'll have to balance that with like my everyday life, which is like going to work and working 8 to 9 hours every day, at least 5 days a week. So it could be a little stressful, but I want to go ahead and do this because I know there's a lot of videos that you guys want me to react to, and I want to react to them as well, but unfortunately on YouTube I can't. Another reason why is obviously what I mentioned before as well. I want to make sure that my YouTube isn't just a spam channel that just spits out a whole bunch of like random content. I want to organize it a bit better, and I want to start getting into different groups and reacting to different like K-pop bands and stuff. So for that, I'd like to kind of separate it in a way, like the 2 different channels. One of it will be focused more on here on YouTube, the whole like actual reactions to music, while the other one will be more of like the spammier sort of content, where I'll be like posting the live performances. Let's say one person, like one member from the whole group, has like a special performance that they did. You guys want me to watch that? That'll be over there. All the stuff that possibly could be a little too much for the YouTube channel, or maybe possibly even get it like a copyright strike or just a video ban, I'll be uploading on the Patreon. So basically, we have 4 tiers. Our first and smallest amount of tier, smallest price tier, is the very first tier called Small Support and Big Heart. The reason is because it is $1. So that's where the small support would be at, but it's still like you still have a big heart for doing it. Like it's still amazing. It is support still, because that is adding to the amount that I'm trying to save to go ahead and just pretty much upgrade my equipment and upgrade my quality of the videos that I will be putting on YouTube as well. So that is $1 a month, and basically what you would have is, well, knowing that you're supporting me and what I'm trying to do with the YouTube, and then also you'll have voting power as well. So basically, I'll pull out polls and stuff, and whatever video you would want me to see, you have the power to vote for it. Then we move on to tier number 2. And tier number 2 is called Big Support, Bigger Heart. It's actually only $3, so it's $2 more than the first one. And with this one, you'll have access to full K-pop group and like the single artists, is like full like live performances, or like access to dance practices that I won't be uploading here. I know some groups literally upload like 5 different practices, the dance practices for one song, because they're like a different theme or something. I know Izone does that sometimes, so like those reactions, the extra dance practices, I'll probably be putting them on Patreon. I'll only probably be doing like the main one here on YouTube. So you'll have access to that as well, which is pretty crazy. Like for $3, you'll be able to see like all the dance practices and live performances that you guys want me to see here. The live performances can get blocked or banned or give me a copyright strike on my YouTube channel, so I don't want to do those anymore. But basically, yeah, so you'll be able to do that, and including as well the whole voting power as well. You'll have that power as well. So basically, as it works up, each tier will have all the same perks as the tiers before it, but plus the perks that come in that tier as well. Then we have our tier number 3, and that's called Really Big Support and Even Bigger Heart. And that's actually $5 a month. And with those $5, not only will you be getting everything from the previous tiers with the whole rate, the voting, and then the dance practice live performances, you'll also be getting the reality series that you guys want to watch. The reality series, the PRODUCE48, Eyes One Shoe. For my ITZY fans out there, you'll be getting the ITZY !/ ITZY exclamation point or stuff like that. You know, I'll be putting the reality stuff on my Patreon as well. I know I'm doing the Blackpink one here on YouTube, but I mean, even then, I don't know if I want to continue doing it, but I'm still thinking about it, so I don't know. But basically, you will be getting that, plus a random like Patreon shout out every once in a while on my YouTube. I'll just go over all the ones from this tier number 3, and I'll just randomly choose one and shout them out on my YouTube. But yeah, so this one's a really, really important one because this is the one that's gonna have you have access to the series, the reality series that you guys want to see. Last but not least, we have our tier number 4. This one I'm not really expecting many people to do because it is pretty crazy. It is I kind of just did it just in case it happened to happen. So basically, this one's called the biggest support and the hugest heart, and it's actually a $25 tier, which is insane. I don't expect anyone to get this one, and that's totally fine. It was just, if anything, maybe it was more of a joke in a way. But basically, you'll get all the previous perks plus a follow back on your desired social media if you want to, which will then lead to possibly being able to DM me and me being able to see it better. I know some people try to DM me right now, and sometimes I don't know who it is that's DMing me, if it's just a spam account or if it's an actual subscriber. But then this will like basically clear up the whole situation and allow me to go ahead and DM you back, and we'll have that personal friendship. So yeah, those are actually the 4 tiers that I have for at the moment. They are subject to change. Before I would change any of them though, I would definitely give all of you a heads up just in case. I wouldn't want to just change them up and like start charging you guys like crazy or anything. Like it would be like a whole like 1 or 2 months ahead, like, you know, so you guys could know and see it if it's still something you would want to support me in. But yeah, so that's my Patreon, and I hope this video wasn't too long. I try to get to every point as quick as I could because I don't want to bore you guys either. But basically, for those who have been asking as well, like where the Patreon link is at, the reason why I hadn't dropped it or anything yet was because I haven't posted anything on there yet, but I'm going to be working on that right now as this video goes up. So I'll react to some of the PRODUCE48s and some of the Izone and all that. Make sure that I have some sort of content on there that you guys would be able to enjoy. So the Patreon link will now be in the description. If you guys do want to support, then that's amazing. If you guys don't want to, or you just can't at the moment, that's totally fine. I don't take any offense to it. This is actually something that I was doing more for you guys, like so you guys can see the reality shows. And I don't know, I mean, I've seen different Patreons and like seen the pricing and stuff, and I obviously didn't want to make it as big as all of theirs. Theirs were a little bigger, so that's why I made it like a nice little short and sweet, like a $1, $3, and a $5 a month. So if you guys can, then that would be perfect, and I would really appreciate that. All that money would go into a savings account and be used to go ahead and make the video quality better. Oh, about that, I might start streaming too on Twitch. I randomly got a few followers yesterday night, which was that was cool. I like that. I don't even like sponsor my Twitch, but basically I do have a Twitch. It used to be like my gaming channel, but now who knows, I might be able to do some reaction videos through there as well and do it live with you guys and interact with you guys as I do it. So that would be really fun. If you guys want me to do that, go ahead and comment down below, and I'll start doing that as well. But basically, yeah, I'll use that money to upgrade all this quality and stuff. Maybe buy myself a green screen or like some stuff in the back so it doesn't look as plain. A better microphone, a better camera, all that stuff. So anyways, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys understand that I'm really just trying to do this for both of us here. I don't want to get my account deleted on YouTube. I don't want to start spamming it either. I want to keep it organized. But then I do want to also provide you guys with a lot of good Patreon content as well as the YouTube content. So if it happens to work out, then it works out. If not, then it's totally fine. And then the Twitch thing too, just go ahead and make sure to comment that, because I actually really want to do that, and that would be really cool to like speak to you guys live and all that. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe, and then go ahead and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out my future uploads. This next week I'm going to be uploading reactions to different groups. I'm thinking about doing some Twice. I'm thinking about doing some Red Velvet, perhaps some G Friends, some BTS, something like that, something different, you know? But all right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Deuces.